Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
It's early in the morning. I got here. Jay was like, "It's dead in here."
I heard I heard a tumbleweed. That's how you know it's dead. I heard it.
Guys,
like usually that's quiet, and I heard that shit.
Yeah, you can tell. I don't. Yeah, there's 12 people in here. That's crazy. That's the lowest we've ever started a show with, even since the beginning.
Yes. Now we can say whatever we want, and no one will be offended.
I'm gonna take our names off.
Everybody was like, "Yeah," he goes, "They're going live at 11 tomorrow morning." I was like, "I'm not doing that." Like, no, I'll watch the playback. I'm not watching them live.
Next episode, people are like, well, how come? Where's episode 2? It's like, you didn't stop.
We got what's in here right now. We got the mall runners, ladies and gentlemen. We got the old people that go to the mall in the morning. Yeah, about it. I like it. It's gonna be a good time. Get your coffee and donuts out, dude. I had crazy. I actually took a nap right before because I woke up. Dude, I woke up at like 2:00 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch that show." So I ran in there and I watched it. I watched the new Pennywise thing. And then I was just up. I couldn't go to sleep. It wasn't scary or anything like that. I just couldn't go to sleep. I was wired up. So I went and took a shower. I got ready, everything. And I was like, well, I'll just, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stay up all the way until the stream. And then we'll be in and out quick as thieves in the night. And then I'll just go back to bed. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I was like, I feel like poop. So I took a nap. I took a power nap at like 8:30 and I slept till, I didn't really fall asleep till 9, but dude, I had the weirdest, freakiest, they're not even scared. They're just weird dreams. Like, I don't know where they came from. Like, I was on a panel being interviewed by Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, and another great conservative hero, conservative hero of mine, Greta Van Susteren. And they were asking about being a Green Lantern, but I had to poop really bad the entire time. And I kept making jokes about me having diarrhea. And I was like, where's all this coming from? I think I know why. I think I saw a clip of Matt Walsh wanting to go on The View and debate that one weird, crazy woman that talks all the time, Joy, whatever her name is. They won't accept it. I don't know. I don't know. They're all idiots, but I don't know which one the biggest idiot of them all. But anyway, I must have seen that. It was all, and then I watched parts of Green Lantern last night, the Ryan Reynolds special. So I guess it was all. I think it was just like hysteria. And then I woke up and I had to poop really bad. So it's probably just my body telling me I had to get up and go poop.
Yeah, it was your body reminding you while you're in the middle of your dream that it's time to go poop. Time to go poop, Poppy. Yeah, I did the same thing almost, actually. I took MJ to school this morning and went back to bed because I was tired as hell. And then, dude, you ever do that thing where you wake yourself up? You're not snoring, but you go, like you blow the air out and it wakes you up.
I did. I woke myself up doing that before. It was like a snore, burp, fart got caught in my throat. And I was like, and then I was like, just up because like I could have died
though. Like it just flapped my lips. I went, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What is this?
By the way, someone said the opening car scene horrifying. That was rough. That was wild. But that's when I saw that I was like, we ain't in Kansas no more. They playing games. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is a different kind of show. This is my kind of show. Scratch it up.
This is what you do. This is what you do in the morning, past 40 years old, everybody. Get you an ice roller.
I thought that was like for your balls to roll them out, make it feel good.
I'm gonna try that.
Make it feel good.
That sounds wonderful. That'll wake you up in the morning. But no, let's get into it. Let's get into the show. We are live again tomorrow night. By the way, don't you worry your pretty little hairs. And we're having Brennan back on to make scripty fun. We're gonna be doing Halloween script stuff tomorrow night. But yeah, welcome to Derry. I think I liked it a lot more than I thought I was gonna like, dude. That first scene, like you said, I did the same thing. I was like, okay, we're in Fucktown now.
Yeah, I couldn't even. Dude, there's three things that was going on through my mind when I was seeing that scene. First off, when they were all chanting, I was thinking of, oh, Doyle rolls. Like that kid, you're just like, oh, Doyle rolls. When they were chanting, I can't remember what thing they were chanting. Second thing is the weird dad driving the car. When that thing popped out, he goes, that ain't mine. You been cheating? Because that don't look like me at all. And the third thing I was thinking, I was like, I ain't never seen shit like that in my life. I didn't think they were going to go that extreme with it. Like, obviously, you like watch movies like Terrifier or something like that, where it's like obvious they're going to be gross out scenes like that. But that was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, yes, though. I like this. This is good. And then obviously it was a lot of CG with the flying fat cherub in the car. But other than that, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it was super CG, but it's like, I guess I don't know really how you do that. Is that what's called a cherub?
I mean, that's what I'm going to call it. One of those little fat babies with wings.
Is that what they're called? Like little.
I think they're called cherubs. Cherubs.
Yeah, Like I'm a little like it's weird. Like on one hand, it did look like a Spirit Halloween shitty baby come to life, but on the other hand, it's like there's something demonic about it that kind of creeps me out. So I was cool with it. But yeah, they showed it coming all the way out of her vahiha, and dude, she was. When she, as soon as she was like, sounds like our daughter, the little harlot. And he's like, yeah, just like her mother, couldn't glue her legs together. I was like, oh, we're going nasty town.
I felt like Will Smith in Men in Black when he was like, hey, Kay, something peeking. Something peeking. That was gross as hell, dude. It was nasty, but I was like, I'm glad they did it, man. I'm glad they shot their shot, and it was good. Because that's the first thing you got to do. That's got to be one of the best openings to any TV show I've ever seen. Like, I'm not even, no cap, no lie, straight up on the block. No, I really,
6-7.
I think so, man. I think it might be one of the greatest opening scenes because whether or not the show sucks after that, everyone's going to talk about that opening scene. Yeah, because that was gnarly. Even by movie standards, that's gnarly.
Yeah, I mean, they did it technically. I guess they did it in Terrifier. Which Terrifier was it? Terrifier 2, when he birthed himself out of her. But this might have been even great. This was grosser than that. Somehow, this was a grosser birth than that. Although in Terrifier, it was practical effects. Here, it was CG, which takes away from it. But it also, dude, that big sack of blood came fighting out of there. I was like, oh, Jim, take it away. What's wrong, boy? There's a fire back at the well.
Yeah,
it was wow.
It's a gooey. It's juice. By the way, Deshaun says, not Deshaun. Who said that? Somebody said, I think. Clinton says, I think Pennywise should have been in the opening scene. Well, they got to save him. I mean, they got a limited budget with old Skid Mark Skarsgård. So they got to make sure they use it at the right time because he's expensive. He's an expensive actor. He's an expensive asset.
I just noticed your drapes back there. That looks cool.
I didn't do it. April did it.
I knew it.
Did
she have to say it?
Well, yeah, she walked around yesterday because she won. She won her bet for the first time. She won $300 on FanDuel. So
no way.
Yeah, she walked around here thinking that she was Sam Rothstein from Casino. It was like all happy and stuff. And it was like, I'm gonna put these decorations up. You ain't gonna tell me no. And I'm like, all right. I was
like, you won. Did she win?
She beat the Giants Eagles.
She beat the Giants Eagles.
Well, yeah, she beat the Giants Eagles. That's the term they use in casinos nowadays. She bet on 4 players to score a touchdown. I don't remember what. One of them was the Giants, and the Giants were going to lose. It was fourth quarter, like 6 minutes left, and the guy that she picked that she needed for the Giants to get the touchdown got the touchdown, and she won $300 off $10.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
$10.
That's awesome.
And I was like, but I felt like Shang Tsung, like. It has been on because I was like, now you're thinking to yourself, I know I can see that little worm slithering through your brain. You're like, hey, you know what? If I leave like 50 in here in my account and I put 50 down next time and do the same thing, I can make 3 times the amount of money. That's how they get you. Because you win the 300, you can turn that around to make $900.
That's better than me, dude. I didn't take it the whole. I'd left 250 in there and taken 50 out.
She took all of it out because I mean I understand why, because she's like, there could be something that shuts down and she couldn't get it out. I don't know, whatever. I was like, I get that. I wouldn't want my money just floating in there.
Yeah, that's awesome though. By the way, guys, don't worry, everyone. I was joking when I said 6-7. My kids are annoying as shit with that too. At least my little one is. She's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Told me about that. That's stupid. That's dumb as hell. I don't even know what that means.
Kids were chanting it at the zombie festival last night. Ellie had her dance thing. It was actually really dope, by the way. We are going to get back into the show, I promise. But it was actually really dope. They do it every year, but it's downtown and there's like hundreds of people down there. And this one dancer who's dressed as Michael Jackson, she comes from New York, and she dresses as Michael, and they play the song, and she starts it off with all that stuff. But then like the zombies like slowly walk out of the crowd and into the middle, and then they all walk down the street.
Kind of like a flash mob.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I like those are cool.
But
I saw someone did a flash mob Thriller. I think I was watching TikTok or something like that, and they did it in the mall. That was pretty cool. I was like, you know what? And somebody made a comment under that. They were like, if more people did that and they did those kind of flash mobs, more people would start probably going back to the mall. Probably, I don't know, maybe.
Honestly, if it's not my kid, I don't want to watch anyone dance. So I
was scrolling. I was just scrolling and I saw it.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Sure.
I didn't seek it out. I wasn't looking at flash mob proposals or anything weird and gay like that. Weirdo. But no,
oddly specific, dude.
I know. That was the joke. But no, by the way, someone asked earlier, we'll get right back into it though. It said, is this mainly about Derry and not Pennywise? I think it's about both. I think it's they're focusing on Derry and what happened, but it's about the origins of how Pennywise came to be. So I think it's a little combination of both. So if you're like unsure about watching it, but Crack Skarsgård is going to be in it. Pennywise is going to be in the show. If you watch the trailers for it, you already see it. They're also tying in a lot of other characters this season too. I forgot. Maybe we saw it in the trailer and I forgot all about it, dude. Holloran's in this. Dick Halloran from The Shining is a character in the show, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Dick Halloran. That's Dick.
Old Dick. It's been so long.
He was like, I got some power when I touch things. He's like, what kind of things you see? He's like, dead things. I'm like, oh, it's Dick Halloran. So Dick Halloran's going to be in this. It's kind of cool. That's awesome. He was in the first episode. He was the guy that was driving the army jeep when the dude arrived at the base and that racist wouldn't salute him.
Oh, you mean from Dr. Sleep? I was like, that dude's
Dick Halloran from The Shining. The original, that's the character, the one that could talk to Doc the first time.
Oh, that's the character.
The character, not the.
You're saying the actor. I was like,
there might be an actor that lived a long time ago named Dick Halloran, but no, there's
I was thinking like, I don't know if you think you know what you think you know.
Okay, young. I'm not saying you're because that could be misinterpreted. Yeah, Mr. Young, Mr. Young. There, I think I know your games. No, Mr. Young. Can we get an explanation at the beginning? I don't know, man. That girl. Obviously, the daddy wasn't the father in that driving that car. The devil done fucked him, old girl. That's what I guess it was Pennywise screwing with him. Like the little boy Maddie was our first victim in the show, like Georgie.
I mean, I think Pennywise can take over multiple people at once. I mean, especially if they're not real people. You know what I mean? If it's an image. I mean, he makes people see shit. Like he can make people see blood and shit that's not there. So it stands to reason that he can make people think that there was 4 versions of him in a car, and he was a little girl who likes to stick her nasty fingers in gooey liver.
Yeah,
and make people smell him. She's like, "Hey, smell this."
Did you know that reminded me of something when I saw that when she was like, "Smell this?" I was like, "Get your nasty ass skate hands out of my face!" I'm gonna smell your corn. No, yeah, I think that all those people in the car, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it feels like he uses victims of the past in order to, because I feel like in the movie, all the people like the kids and stuff he'd murdered throughout the years were all came back as ghosts in some form or fashion, like a puppet.
Yeah. By the way, his name is Scatman Crothers.
Scatman. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the beginning. All I know is that's the explanation was that. Obviously, Pennywise gets off on fear, and the more scared someone is, the juicier the juice tastes, I guess. I don't know. That's why he wants to get their crack of sweating. So he did all this.
Kid sucking on a pacifier, man. What was the deal with that?
You got some rare behind the scene footage of when I go see a horror movie in the theater. That's exactly what I do. I have a pasty with me, and I make sure I suck it good.
I'm gonna do Tim Meadows. It's like, you hear me back there, I'll be sucking on some titties.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I guess it just comes to some kind of trauma from when he was a kid, because they did talk about that he had a really crappy childhood and that his parents, I don't know if it was like obviously some kind of abusive relationship, and it feels like that's some kind of trauma response of him sucking on the
No wonder his friends didn't want to hang out with him on his birthday. He's walking around with a fucking pacifier in his mouth.
Yeah. You know? Stacey James, he was heavily abused. Yeah, that's what I said, it was a trauma response. But yeah, again, so the explanations aside, I think it was an elaborate like illusion that Pennywise did to scare the shit out of the kid, to make his juice, to make the berry taste juicier, to make it taste sweeter, and then he kills him. And the thing is, though, it don't matter about the motivations behind it. It was just that scene was beautiful. It's beautiful. You gotta give it up for Machete, dude. Like that guy knocked it out of the park with how to set the tone for the show. Like I said earlier, that's how you set a tone for a horror show.
No, that was awesome, man. And I was real worried. I felt my worry leave me when that little angel demon baby popped out of her coochie.
Yeah,
I felt so much better. That would have been the only one. The father hits the radio. It's like, pop that pussy,
pop that pussy, baby, pop. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, you know what? I'm so glad it's morning time and I'm not just screaming this at 11:14 at night, because we would definitely be having a knock on the door from the police. But no, anyhow, they're like, yeah, that's that neighbor from that meth head that we arrested last year. He's probably on it too. He probably got a little bit of a smack.
That's just another day in the park. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, so the entire rest of the show, though, one thing I did notice about this, that it does really well. At first, I thought, okay, it was going to go with the same standard formula that the movies did. Kind of like a losers club. They all get together. They're all seeing shits, and they're all on the hunt in the sewer waters. They're going to go look through poopy juice to find their friend. And I'm like, all right, well, we're going to revisit it 1 and 2. But I was like, no. Then they flipped that shit at the end in the movie theater, the movie theater massacre. when everyone fucking gets it. And I'm like, God damn, really? I was like, you guys are really turning the script.
And that kind of saved it for me too, because I was really annoyed at we're doing the exact same thing we did in the movies, right? The exact same thing. Oh, it's old timey kids riding bicycles. Yay, Stranger Things again. And then that one kid with his fucking ego hair. Like, I don't know what that kid's deal was.
Oh, yeah. The one that was talking about aliens all the time.
Yeah, like the character wasn't bad, and I get his dad's a dick. It's like he threw the way he threw his comment.
Oh, that's a different kid. Anger. I thought you were talking about the other one. The one that was always talking about anus probing, because he's like, you're always talking about aliens probing anus. He goes, ain't I? And I'm like, oh.
I love the other kid, dude. The other kid was like
Phil. Because it was Phil.
Yeah, he was just like Donnie Darko. Like he was like keep want to see Jerry Maguire. Fuck me in the face. I had a 6-pack of Tall Bush last night while I watched the Packers game.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Affecting my brainwaves. It looks like Jake Gyllenhaal, like young Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, dude, I thought he looked like when he was wearing that mustachio. I was like, that looked like fucking David Schwimmer from Friends
with the mustache.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, she's gonna take her top off. I bet her tits aren't pointy at all. Oh, yeah. He kind of looked like David Schwimmer. But no, yeah, I liked him. He was cool. But he also kind of reminded me of that smartass kid from the movies too. The one that was all like germaphobe, that was like kind of sarcastic.
Yeah, dude, and the way that the dialogue, it was like a couple times it was funny. Like when he's watching that fat chick take off her bra, and he's like, "Why are all titties pointy?"
That bitch was like, fat, dude. That bitch was thick, feeling good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But no, there was a couple funny lines, but also, dude, like I always get weird about that stuff too. I'm like, man, why is Andy Muschietti and the people writing this so obsessed with these kids talking about sex all the time? Like that one scene was like, man, you and I'll be breastfeeding like it's Monday through Wednesday. I just want to suck some milk. I'm like, all right, like, can we pump the brakes?
It is all over the top. We had perverted for. I guess it's their idea of like what it would be like capturing the youth, like talking about your hormones are raging when you're that age. You're like always talking about sucking some big old titties. But maybe I think you're taking it a little bit overboard. I think all of us have had perverted friends that maybe kind of talk like that all the time. But I didn't have a friend that was constantly obsessed with like slurping milk juice or something from a tit. This guy, and I was like, God damn, you're descriptive. Holy shit, you sound like a 70-year-old fucking comedian.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was like, all right, fucking Richard Pryor, Jesus Christ, take it easy.
Stacey Jameson, that's how kids thought. I mean, I guess some of them do. I don't know. It is what it is. The dialogue was a little up in the air about some stuff, but overall, it was like the actors were fine. I didn't think they were bad.
No, the actors were fine. Just that one kid's face. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I wanted to smack that kid's face. He had one of those annoying little faces that you just want to smack. I don't know what it was. Every time
the Jewish boy.
Yeah. All right,
smack a Jewish boy.
That. No, you don't
smack a Jewish boy.
Dog, don't do it.
No, dude, his dad was wild too. He was like, "Oh God damn!" He's like, "You ready to Torah?" And he goes like, "Yes, Dad." And then he sees that. By the way, here's the nerd in me. He sees the comic book. It's clearly a Flash comic book that's worth a lot of goddamn money. And his stupid dad is like, he's like, we live in reality. And he throws it. I was like, you know how many thousands of fucking dollars you just threw, you dumb bitch? The Torah will always be there. You threw a comic book that's going to be worth probably $15,000, $25,000, $35,000 one day. And he was reading Detective Comics anyway. But his dad was an asshole. His dad sitting there at the table. And he's like, "Hey, Dad, you think that sometime when people get killed, they take them into the sewer?" He doesn't talk like that. I don't know why I'm doing that. But sometimes when kids die and they might go down into the sewers, they torture them and they keep them there. And then his dad just looks like, this is concerning talk from a young man. If you're his dad, you're like, this is concerning. What's going on? And instead of like being concerned to be like, no, what are we talking about? He's like, you know, our family lives through the worst thing in the world. They took our skin from face and they made lampshades from it. Because I live in reality. We have already seen the horrors of what can be visited upon us. Narrator! And it's basically smacked him across the face, metaphorically. And I was like, all right, I get it. It's been through some bad shit. But yeah, I was like, he is an asshole. And then right after that, the kid gets that lampshade scene was wild. That reminded me of some Evil Dead shit.
That looked good, dude. And there was still some bad CG in this, which we'll talk about. But like that lampshade was fucking awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. By the way, Colt, I never seen that. Colt says Jay sounded like Ed Gein. I never seen the. I don't know. I guess it's on accident.
He does talk weird, but I haven't watched it either, so I don't know what it actually sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that lampshade scene. Woo! Good times. Good time. Good. That was practical.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was practical, but it was like touched up, which is fine. But like that's the best way to go. But it definitely wasn't out of lamp. Out of lamp.
That's all you had to say, and the lamp would have left you alone. It just wanted attention.
Carpet.
It was screaming about how hot it was under that light bulb.
And his brother walks in, he just goes, I don't know how we're related or something like that. And I was like, God, you're an asshole.
So yeah, because what are you gonna tell Dad you're gay? You like to suck wiener? Is that gonna come out? No, that's
get out of my room.
That's how brothers talk.
My pet lamp.
Yeah, and then you got the chick, the little girl, Looney Lily. I think that's her name. I could be wrong. Looney Luna. I don't give a shit.
I
was trying to keep the name so I could talk about it. I was like, fuck, I can't remember her name. But yeah, she was all right.
Done that too.
And then you got the army base guys that show up, and so now we're gonna see. By the way, so obviously Pennywise is gonna be fucking with adults too. I would assume.
I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Well, he's gonna have to because he killed most of the fucking kids already. But I do like that, and they're doing this whole side plot with the nuclear war and stuff like that going on. I don't mind it because that guy's a good actor. I like him. Yeah. Obviously, we're gonna be dealing with some racism.
Well, it is 1962. We would call that a shameful period of our history.
I'm tired of this woke shit.
Oh, by the way, dude, James Remar's in it. I fucking love that dude. He walked up. I was like, huh? Oh. I thought you were saying I didn't. It's fine.
I don't have a red hat on, but it was a joke.
But dude, James Remar is bad. I love that dude. When I saw him come up there, he's like, "We don't tolerate that shit around here." Oh my God.
Dude, James Remar is a fucking badass, man. Like an absolute badass. He should be in like an Aliens or something like that. Like he just has that super perfect face for some shit like that. But I'm happy to see it. Who do you think the guys are in the gas masks?
The racists.
Oh, the racist. Why would
I thought? No, I swear to God, I thought one of them was. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I thought so at first. That's what I expected. I think he's gonna show up like Pulp Fiction wearing an all leather mask and try to fuck him.
They were like, we were gonna show up in our Klans meeting hoods, but we might have thought that'd be too obvious. We don't know if we could sneak around at night and break into his house that way. It might narrow it down. He might be like, hey, weren't you the guy at the airport earlier that was saying wild shit? When he's like, when he was like, salute me, I am your mage. He's like, I'll get you next time, brother. And I'm like,
yeah. I
was like, well, God damn, all right. Harry Warden vibes.
Yeah. I was like, that guy's got Ving Rhames with a ball gag in his mouth in his basement right now.
Well, but it's also interesting. Well, like I said, it's really interesting to see because I watched the. Oh, by the way, so they're going to show episode 2, which I am excited about, early Halloween, which is a great time slot. And I guess you're going to get the Dick Halloran experience. You're gonna ride this dick. You're gonna get on that dick because you're gonna see more
character cock yelling.
Oh,
get it?
Cock yelling.
Dick Halloran.
Huh?
Cock yelling. I'm sorry.
You gotta yell for that cock and ride that dick. But no, it's Dick Halloran's character, or the character of Dick Halloran. You're gonna find out what he's there for, or at least you're gonna the Shining thing is gonna. I like how they're tying all this stuff in, and then they have the turtle, which is a big part of the books that keeps Pennywise away. It goes back to the Dark Tower series about one of the Guardians is a turtle. Anyway, there's a lot of lore there. I like it. I like that they're gonna explore some of that. We're gonna take a shovel, we're gonna take a flashlight, we're gonna go deep down this rabbit hole and see where it goes. And I like it. You know what? We're gonna ride a dick down this hole and we're gonna feel good about it because I love Dick Halloran.
You do love riding dicks down holes, but also Colton with a big fish. And a nice wiener says, kids that died at the end aren't dead. They have more scenes in the trailer.
How you know? You write the shit?
Dude, I would be so bummed out if that one kid's not fucking dead. If I have to watch that kid for the next 2 seasons, for the rest of this season, walk around with that face, I'm gonna be so mad, dude. I rewound his death like 4 times. I know that's fucked up, and I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but like I was like,
you're allowed to. It's the morning time. Nobody's watching. But here's the thing. Colton. I think that it's possible that they'll be in flashback sequences in future episodes, or that Pennywise is going to use them in some nefarious way to get to that girl because she's in the loony bin. In the trailer, or in the whatever the fuck, the trailer for the next episode, she was in the loony bin.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch the trailer for the next episode, but Ash has got a good point. They said Pennywise is probably bringing them back from the dead.
That's what I said. Don't you ever copy me when I'm talking.
I do, but if episode 2, mark my words, out of this cocksucker, all right, mark my words. If the episode 2 starts and she wakes up and that was a fucking dream sequence, I won't watch any more of the show.
That's stupid. Well, I'll still watch it.
Not.
I'll still watch it, but
I'll be very fucking mad about it.
Dude, you know what I did think, and I knew that again. You got to budget very carefully around Butt Crack Skarsgård because again, he's a very, very valuable asset. You got to use him when the time is right.
They used his stupid eyeballs.
No, they used his eyeball. It's like, yeah, hey Bill, this is going to cost us like $50,000. Just do it really good. And he's like, well, all right, 50. All right,
you have an Oscar.
There's 50. That's
opens his mouth, he gets a Grammy.
That's 50,000. All right, that's all we're using it for. I thought he was going to pop up though at the end in the fucking theater. I thought it was perfect opportunity to see a little bit of Pennywise, but they're like, no, we got to get that fat cherub. That CGI has costed us money. We got to use that up.
Yeah, and they brought it back, and that was pretty crazy. We really haven't even talked about the theater scene yet, but the CGI dude, tell me why.
Tell me why.
Yeah. Fuck off, dude. Why does like the rest of the shit have to be CGI? Like I know why the Cherub, the Smashing Pumpkins Cherub has to be.
It did look like a Smashing Pumpkins album.
But like why are like pillars? The kids are just standing around having breakfast, and like the eggs are CGI. The background looks CGI. I don't understand. Like
somebody's gonna be like, "Do you know how expensive eggs are, asshole?"
It's not like we have a sky outside we can just use.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
We're gonna make that shit in the lab. Put that shit on TV. That's easy and cheap. No, I don't know why.
They just had to fucking they had to do it just to make it look old timey. So they just put like this color grading on everything, so everything looks CGI. Well, stop doing it, Stacy. Tell them to stop fucking doing it. All right, I'm
Stacey's on your ass already this morning.
That shit's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there were some scenes that definitely could have used practical effects and would have made it better. But I mean, again, I can't fault them. I mean, you got it. It is a cheaper route to go, and it's a TV show, so they're probably not interested in doing like CG or practical effects if it's going to save them money in the short term with CGI.
Mr. 115 said, "Motherfucker don't know how to cook an egg."
Yeah, they probably don't. It's like that shit come prepackaged. No.
Oh shit! No, but I really was happy to see those children die, and that's something I saw.
Somebody clip that and just take it out of context. Put that on Twitter.
But it does give hope because, like, if all those kids are dead except for her, and dude, when she walked out, because everything was happening so fast. When that sheriff was like on that girl's arm, I was like, well, I don't know what just happened. But when she walked out in the theater, she's like, I'm still holding this fucking thing.
Yeah, I was like, you can let that shit go.
Yeah, like, and so it picked up the one kid and like squished his head like a gusher, and then smacked the other ones up against the projects in his booth. So they're definitely both dead. Yeah. If it's not a fuck around, fuckaroo dream sequence or something. And now we don't have to follow the same Stranger Things storyline around these kids. Like, oh, my daddy's mean to me, and then like the other one has a fucking he's fat, and then like we already did that in 2 movies.
Well, that's what I'm glad. I mean, Machete, like that was great. That was a good idea. Turn that shit on its head. Like now, no one knows what the fuck's gonna go on. Yeah. That bitch going to the loony pit, and they're gonna pin it on that one chick's dad. Like that's what the way it ended. You don't know.
There are some kids that we saw in the trailer that had a lot of screen time in the trailer that weren't even in episode 1. So I think this was what it was, dude. Friday the 13th, 2009. The opening of Friday the 13th, 2009. Yeah. You show us these characters, typical Jason characters. We think that's what they're going to do. And then within 20 minutes, they're all dead. D-E-D, dead. 0400, Ethan. What is he says in Mission Impossible? Not Ghost Protocol, but he says, oh, God damn it. I can't remember what it was. But anyways, they were supposed to abort the mission. But yeah, now they're all dead. So I guess we'll actually start the season in episode 2 and find out where we're really going.
I actually, when I was watching it, and then I was thinking about it after it was over, I was like, what if they're going the route of like the Weapons movie where it's several stories of different people that all tie together at the end. Like Pennywise is fucking with like groups of people, but they're not going to go that route because
I would like that.
I think that would be superior, but they're going to focus on the girl, obviously, because she's in the trailer for next episode, whereas she's in the loony bin and they're talking to her about what happened.
Yeah, that's true. I would like that, like just one person's personal haunting with him, and then they
it's not like Pennywise only focuses on one group. He would focus on multiple people because they all see him at some point.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope. I'm into that. You just wrote a better season than they did. Really though, like as much as I loved episode 1, episode 2 is probably going to tell the tale. Are they going to be like, all right, we showed you the goods, now we're going to have people talking about their fingernails for 2 episodes while we create the vibes? I don't know. And
I hope not.
I hope
that pussy burster scene really got me going. I was like, this girl get wild.
We got a squirter.
We can't be pumping the brakes early.
Dude, they should have gone with the Ghostbusters song right there when they dropped the title. Busted makes me feel good. I saw Colton said the title drop was cool. It was cool. Also CG, but apparently, from what I read, you're not going to see the opening credits until episode 2. But apparently, there's some of the best opening credits ever, is what the review I read said. So,
yeah. It was good. I mean, it was I thought the episode was really, really good. Mike actually had texted me and said it was better than Alien Earth, and it was 100% by far.
Already beats Alien Earth. So we'll see what happens. How many episodes are there? There are 8?
I think so. I think there's 8 episodes.
About 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited for it. There was one super chat that we got in here. This show is sponsored by 12 Corn Dogs, or excuse me, Dr. Corn Dogs.
Thank you. We love your product. It's good.
This fucking with his $2 super chat that says, "Do you think Dr. Loomis has ever gotten head?"
Yeah, you know what? And your PFP, that's exactly the face I imagine someone like you would make when you're asking that question. Very seriously. Like you'd be like very serious. You'd be like you'd be asking John Carpenter this shit at a convention. With that serious ass look, like, I have a question, Mr. Carpenter. Obviously, you're a very prolific filmmaker and love all your movies, but do you think Dr. Loomis, have you ever thought about this, his backstory, ever got head? I just smoke cigarettes. What are you talking about? I'm sure he's gotten head. I'm sure he's gotten blown a few times for sure.
There's one thing also I want to show you as well before we go from last night's
Stacey already, dude, at 11:30. God damn, he said hits blunt.
Hey, that's something you could do with a day, not like our vices.
Well,
you can't start drinking at noon.
Well,
I mean, you can.
We could, but the neighbors will talk. I've done it before, and the neighbors did talk.
Neighbors will talk, wives will leave. You know what I mean? Last night during the Packers game, NFL will probably come after our buttholes for showing this, so thank God it's short. But see if you could mouth. Rodgers threw a pass and the defender knocked it away, and you could see if you can mouth what Rodgers says.
Right moment to flick it out. So Boswell.
I don't know what he said.
See if anybody in the chat can tell.
It looked like he said, "I want a big ass to eat."
Ass.
So Boswell.
So I just said, I know he says fuck, but I don't know what else.
It's one more time. See if you guess it. I'll tell you what it is.
So Boswell.
I don't know.
Fucking cocksucker.
That's it.
Yeah, dude. He says fucking cocksucker.
But the way it was like I know, but there's so many different ways. You're like, I want a big ass to eat. I want a big burger, fucker. I want a fucking burger.
Oh, a fucking burger.
You know, it's like, what's that bad lip reading? They could do that.
They should. I hope they use that one. But dude, that looks like a demon. When you catch him right
doesn't it suck, Ash, in Technicolor that they won't let you say cock in chat? He had to say sea sucker, and at first I was like, he might be a Christian.
What if our fucking live stream's about chickens? Then what will we do? What if chickens are trying to communicate? How would they? All right, I'm done.
Chickens, fucking chickens.
Fucking cocksucker, though. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, Clinton says those uniforms were horrific. They do look ugly, though.
Dude. Awful. The Packers had to wear white jerseys just to offset the.
They look like they're fucking sponsored by Heinz mustard.
Ironically, dude, the fucking Steelers Stadium used to be Heinz Stadium.
Yeah, it's like the Packers. The Packers program has really gone downhill. They're getting sponsors from anywhere. It's like a comeback story. They have to have any sponsor they can get, and they got fucking mustard. Great ass.
This is Steelers.
They do like that. You know, the Steelers do I never really the black and gold is good. I do think they're cool looking, but that yellow shit they wear sometimes is ugly as fuck.
Yeah, that's one of the worst throwbacks in the game. And it's time for lunch, bitches.
Yep, got to go, but we'll be back here tomorrow at a normal time at 8 p.m.
Yeah, tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern with a Halloween script read with our buddy Brennan. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll be back next week with another one, so come back. Tell your friends.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. Don't tell anybody what I said about wanting those kids to die.